Welcome to part 6 of Dead Space. Tensions are certainly rising with the rest of the crew. That is rude of you. Let me just get to the shop, please. Oh, good lord. Anyway, besides tentacles and strange pregnant type enemies, what else could go wrong? Don't answer that, it's going to get worse. It's going to get way, way worse. So we stop this thing out and proceed with our daily dose of Dead Space. I don't even know where I was going with that sentence, but okay. Oh! I'm surprised Isaac does not fly out of the ship. Must be those magnet boots. Those size 28 boots that can't be moved from the ground.
You okay? At least containment and landing are holding. So far.
Thanks for that vote of confidence, Kendra. Anyway, let's go down here and meet up with Hammond.
Isaac. Sorry. Shit, you scared me.
No, keep that rifle close. What is that?
The one that attacked me. I managed to trap him in here. His face. I'm not seeing things, right? That's Chen.
You can't help him, Hammond. He's...
You're right. I should... The hell with it.
Escape pod 47 launched.
I worked with him for years. Johnston, too. At least she was spared becoming a monster.
We're gonna fix this, Hammond. For them.
Yeah. Come on. The ADS cannons. I can hold this position for a while, if no more asteroids come through the roof.
That escape pod is going to doom a lot of people. There could have been better ways to dispose of Chen, like blowing him out in space without the escape pod. I mean, come on, seriously.
Here. All I can tell is the ADS power routing is shot.
Well, the administration systems aren't doing much. We could redirect power from there. I'd need to rewire the junction boxes, but we get the ADS cannons back.
Good. Isaac, about what Daniel said. I don't know about any illegal mining or the marker. I swear, I'm just here for a repair mission.
Look, Hammond, I don't know you or Daniels well enough to judge, but CEC had to know about the marker.
The company maybe. But shit like that's above my pay grade. Look, we can get into it later. You'll need a way down to those junction boxes. You can turn the atrium elevators back on from security. You'll have full access. I found a CEC executive key card. I'll upgrade your clearance.
And you upgraded yours already?
Yeah, just in case. And Isaac? I heard something up there. Something big. Watch your back.
You're not going to help me out, Hammond? It would be better if we gone together, you know. Help us out? No? Okay, fine. That's how people die in horror films. They always get the bright idea to split up. If Michael Myers were in my town, I'll be like, hey, let's you and me gang up on him. I mean, we might still die, but at least we have a chance against him. And besides, it's freaking Michael Myers. Is Michael Myers really that threatening anymore? I mean, there's Halloween Kills, but besides that. Anyway, here's a boss fight. Even though Dead Space doesn't really do boss fights, this one could kind of count as a boss encounter. Meet the Brute. He's armored in the front, but soft in the back. Wait a minute, pause. These things will throw acid stones and will try to charge at you. But if you have your stasis, which seems like I do, I have 3 actually, so I should be good.
I can see it on the monitor. There's a gap in its armor. Shoot it in the back.
You want to follow Hammond's instructions on this one. 2 ways you can take out the Brute is you either freeze him in stasis and then aim at the back, or you repeatedly bombard it until it recoils. One of these strategies is better than the other one. You can also lure the Brute around this room because for whatever reason this hole in the ground is kind of like an invisible wall. And I'm not even sure if that hole was there in the original, but it kind of helps with this boss fight because the Brute can't get to me. It can still shoot shit at you, but projectiles from the Brute are not as damaging as direct contact, so you don't have to worry as much. The only problem is this strategy takes a bit longer than just using the stasis. Not too much longer, but eh. And for my efforts, I get a power node.
Quarantine lifted.
Now you lift the quarantine. Freaking computer. Anyway. Even the Brute has ragdoll physics. What are we gonna do now, Isaac? That Brute just made me lose my train of thought. Firstly, let's admire the real-time lighting of this game. The remake definitely looks better than the original. And don't get me wrong, the original looks great too. That also had some dynamic lighting for the time. The PC version looking the best without a doubt because you can tweak the graphics. PS3 version looks dated, but it still looks good. And yeah, that's just the original. If I put a screenshot of that and then I show you this, there's a difference. Anyway, we got some more goodies in this for the plasma cutter. We pretty much just extended the upgrade tree, and you see Special 2 on plasma cutter? You're going to want that. And it's going to take time for me to upgrade that. And I'm going to be sad. Because it's going to take me a while to get to Special 2. Oh no, it's Special 3. The super ultra powered move is for Special 3 of the plasma cutter. That's going to take even longer.
This is mutiny. The marker must be delivered to the church, whatever the cost.
God's sakes, Ben, listen to yourself. The Ishimura's in crisis, you've cut us off. By Maritime Law Article 5469, I, Dr. Terrence Kine, hereby declare Captain Benjamin Matthias unfit for duty.
Heretic!
Hold him! Ben, you're not yourself. Let me help you.
Traitors, get your hands off me! This is my ship! Oh my God, You...
Ben! You saw I was trying to help him.
Doctor, you just killed the captain. We have to take you.
You can't. The others from the church get a hold of me.
Stop!
I actually remember that being way more violent looking than the original. Like the guy was held down and then he just got stabbed in the face. Ugh. As you can tell, eyeballs are not safe in the Dead Space universe. Dead Space 2 with the whole needle in the eye thing? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's some nightmare fuel right there. Anyway, it's time we go to the second floor. It's a good thing Isaac's suit is pressurized, he would have been dead 10 times over. And also notice how this one tiny closet is protected from vacuum. One closet, it's not even a giant atrium, it's just one tiny room. Man, the Ishimura is selective about protecting certain compartments.
Isaac, I'm reading electrical hazards on the floor ahead of you.
60-year-old deck plating doesn't play well with power surges.
Watch your step.
Ladies and gentlemen, something just happened. Something wonderful. We got the contact beam, which is basically a giant laser that shreds through anything it touches. It has impressive range, good damage, and you can hold the shoot button down. The alternate firepower for the contact beam is a larger laser that takes time to charge up, which is less than impressive considering you're already shooting a large laser. The downside to the contact beam is ammo consumption. This thing drains quickly over repeated use. So it's more of a rainy day type of weapon where it can get you out of a bind. Or you could shred the brute with the contact beam because that works too. It's like Isaac has Goku's Kamehameha, but it's a gun. This part can be dangerous, though not nearly as dangerous as the original because the electricity wells in that game can one-shot you. Not so much here. They still hurt like hell though, so watch out. You have to time your movements with the time the electricity goes off, so that way you don't get shocked. I can't begin to tell you how annoying this part was in the original because of the one-hit kills. It was truly insane, and of course there were monsters here too, so obviously the difficulty skyrockets from there. And yeah, that's that's about it. I want to get as many items as I can from this area. This side room is going to have plenty of those, plus a workbench. And you know me, I gotta work on my plasma cutter. Even though I have the contact beam now, so I guess I'll be working on that too. And also Isaac's suit. Can't forget about the main star of this game. Isaac's suit. Yeah, I'll give this suit some upgrades. Been giving the plasma cutter too much love lately. Let's get HP up. That's going to add another pip to Isaac's rig, as demonstrated on the character model.
From mining administration to ADS cannons.
Just got an update. Power diverted from mining administration network. That's one. We still need more power. A couple more systems should do it.
We're going to have to go back to the elevator for the next power system. It's going to be on the bottom floor, and that's where all the monsters are hanging out. So let's make our way down there. And the graphics kind of glitched out there, the shadow disappeared. Speaking of shadows, Sonic and Shadow Generations, Sega, take my money. Take my money. Me being a fan of Shadow the Hedgehog, the character, not the game. Well, the game was alright. I am looking forward to Sonic and Shadow, considering I haven't been this excited for playing a Sonic game in a while. And also that anime, well, it wasn't really an anime, it was only 3 episodes on YouTube. That was pretty sick. The fuck was that? I don't know about this anymore. Isaac, you should turn back. Oh, what am I saying? Isaac will never turn back. Especially considering he's gotten this far 4 chapters in. No thank you.
What's that? A recording? Huh. Must be the marker they dug up.
So it is the same. That marker. That's the symbol of the Church of Unitology.
It didn't take you for a believer, Isaac.
My mother was. But if they found this on some alien planet, what does that mean?
That Unitology's onto something?
Unitology's full of shit. Forget it.
No, not Unitology. Not Unitology. Unitology is, it's basically a religion in the Dead Space universe. It was founded in 2215 by a scientist named Michael Altman. And what this religion revolves around is the idea that humanity was created by advanced aliens. And the origin of this religion? Well, scientists found a black marker on Earth, at least a year prior to its foundation. The true meaning of Unitology is that death is just the beginning, and that with the marker, all of humankind will ascend into this one life form or one entity. You'll hear the phrase "make us whole again" thrown around from time to time. That's not a "oh my god, baby." As I was saying, those words are there because that's the point of the story. And you'll come to realize that even though the necromorphs are smart, they work in a hive mind. Kind of like the Borg. And they even assimilate people like the Borg, too. Dead Space got some deep lore. Some deep, deep lore. Hey, Clement, I got a Humble Beginnings video for you. I'm not even sure if he plays Dead Space, to be honest. Anyway, we're coming through this section, which looks like a computer data room. You want to be careful because there is a brute in the local area waiting for you somewhere. That's not a brute. You could be just as dangerous if you leave him, though. But just so you know, use the contact beam on the brute to melt him. Or stasis and just shoot him from behind. This part is a bit tricky to get out of because of the timing. Hopefully I get this right. Come on, Isaac! Oh, come on, that was a bad hitbox. You see, if that were the original game, I would have just straight up died. Because not only were they electrical currents, but they also crushed you up against the ceiling in that game. So you just get turned to paste. There's the brute. I was beginning to wonder where he was. Thank you for joining me at this moment in time. Now eat laser. Don't even need to turn the brute around for that one. Contact laser is just OP. Though, to be fair, I almost died. I really almost died there. That's interesting. As you can tell, you do not want to go over there. Only problem is, I don't even know how to stop this thing. I think I just used stasis here. No, the contact beam doesn't work, unfortunately.
Power transferred from electrical systems to ADS cannons.
Okay, I'm seeing a power reroute from the electrical systems.
Just watch the outlets. The grid's unstable.
That's 2. One more system and we'll have power for the ADS.
Nice. Now we need to get back to the elevator.
Isaac, I cracked the Ishimura's MedSci reports. They're a fucking horror show. These things mold any dead tissue into a new form. One kind infects corpses, and the rest...
Make more corpses to infect.
That organic shit on the walls. That's dead tissue, too. The crew thought it was a... habitat changer. Isaac, I'm gonna run some diagnostics. I think that stuff's spreading.
Yeah, that's pretty grody. So the stuff we've been seeing on the walls, that's going to get worse. Way worse. As that's going to be demonstrated within the next couple of parts. Speaking of which, I'll see you guys in part 7. Oh god, there's more? I almost thought we were gonna have another brute encounter. Shit. Anyway, I'll see you guys. That was partially wrong about the encounter. No brute though. Now I'll see you guys later. Oh wait, I think there's one more thing we need to do. But I'm gonna tune out right now.
Elizabeth, it's Jacob. I came to the bridge looking for you, but it is completely fucked. I'm not sticking around in case whatever did it comes back, and neither should you. It looks like the admin staff went to the mining deck to meet up with the other survivors. I'll head there too. If you aren't with them, I'll find a way to contact you. I promise.